Top 20 celebrities who are horrible to their fans. Prepare to be shocked. Some celebrities, despite their fame and fortune, have treated their fans with shocking disrespect, leaving many feeling stunned and heartbroken. While you'd naturally assume celebrities would appreciate the very people who made them famous, the reality is often far different. We'll be exploring jaw-dropping instances where Hollywood's biggest names behaved appallingly towards their supporters. Imagine paying thousands of dollars only to receive a curt dismissal, or watching your idol lash out over a simple request for a selfie. What drives some of our favorite icons to treat their fans so poorly? Get ready for some startling revelations. Britney Spears. The beloved pop icon, Britney Spears, known for her captivating performances and strong bond with fans, hasn't always lived up to the meet-and-greet dreams of her devoted admirers. A 2014 event left many loyal followers feeling let down. Those who paid a hefty $2,500 price tag for a special experience were stunned to receive a mere 3 seconds with the star. Adding to the disappointment, stringent rules prohibited any physical interaction, including hugs or touches, creating a cold and impersonal atmosphere. Awkward and uncomfortable, one attendee lamented, a feeling that resonated with many other disheartened fans. This wasn't an isolated incident. Throughout the years, similar stories have emerged, detailing underwhelming fan encounters with Spears. It's crucial, however, to consider the immense pressure Spears has endured when evaluating these situations. From the relentless hounding of paparazzi to the highly publicized conservatorship battle, she's faced years of intense and intrusive scrutiny. Even with this tumultuous relationship with fame, a significant portion of her fanbase continues to support Spears, empathizing with her struggles. Others, however, maintain that those who invest considerably in meeting their idol deserve a more authentic interaction. These varied reactions highlight the complexities of Spears' journey through stardom, where the constant spotlight impacts not only her personal life, but also how she interacts, or doesn't interact, with the fans who have championed her throughout her career. Rihanna. International superstar and business powerhouse Rihanna, of Umbrella fame and the Fenty Beauty empire, is celebrated for her daring style and anthems of empowerment. However, despite a fervent and dedicated following, moments of perceived aloofness and detachment have opened her up to criticism for not always appearing invested in her fans' adoration. Specific instances of Rihanna's seemingly distant or unenthusiastic fan interactions have been highlighted by critics. The strict boundaries she maintains during meet and greets, for instance, sometimes characterized by a cool, businesslike manner, contrast sharply with the immense outpouring of fan affection. This occasionally disappoints those desiring warmer, more personal engagement. Additionally, while understandable, her open prioritization of personal privacy and self-care can at times leave fans feeling excluded. A significant portion of her fanbase, however, admires Rihanna's unapologetic authenticity, even if it entails withdrawing from the ever-present demands of celebrity. The occasional humorous or playfully sarcastic responses to fans on her social media platforms have helped soften this image. Moreover, when she does engage, it often comes across as genuine and heartfelt, strengthening the loyalty of her navy. In essence, Rihanna's mix of independence and occasional detachment reveals a star navigating the complexities of fame on her own terms. While some may crave more consistent interaction, her captivating personality and genuine nature cultivate a fiercely devoted following that understands and respects even an icon's need for personal space. Kim Kardashian. Reality TV star and social media phenomenon. Kim Kardashian has faced allegations of being far less affable than her polished public persona suggests. While millions of followers admire her influence and fashion sense, behind-the-scenes accounts paint a less appealing portrait. Unverified claims based on unnamed sources allege that Kardashian disparaged her fans as gullible, stupid, boring, and pathetic in voicemails and texts to her former husband, Kris Humphries. These accusations, though unsubstantiated, contribute to a mean girl image, suggesting a potential lack of respect for the very people who contribute to her fame. The reported behavior extends beyond these alleged private communications. Fan complaints frequently surface regarding Kardashian, dismissing selfie requests and outright refusing to engage with admirers in public. This perceived disdain, some speculate, might offer insight into her past relationship with Kanye West, another celebrity known for contentious interactions with fans. Despite these allegations, Kardashian's empire remains strong. Many fans continue to admire her business savvy and style, seemingly overlooking the perceived unkindness. Critics, however, contend that these rumors expose a problematic aspect of celebrity culture, where influence and popularity can obscure less admirable qualities. While Kardashian has addressed numerous controversies throughout her career, she has largely remained silent on these specific accusations, leaving the public to question whether a more dismissive and calculating reality lies beneath the glamorous facade. The stark contrast between her adoring fan base and the whispers of rudeness underscores the complex and contradictory nature of her celebrity. Justin Bieber. From teen heartthrob captivating millions with his charm, Justin Bieber has become a frequent headline fixture for troubling and disrespectful behavior towards fans. A particularly infamous incident involved Bieber being filmed spitting from a hotel balcony onto a crowd of eager admirers gathered below. The shocking video sparked widespread condemnation, with many accusing him of blatant ingratitude for the very support that propelled him to global stardom. His problematic conduct didn't end there. During an Australian trip, Bieber cruelly mocked a woman's physique, comparing her to a beached whale, a remark that drew widespread criticism. He has also disappointed fans by arriving late to performances or abruptly exiting the stage mid-show. In one baffling incident, he confiscated a fan's phone, inexplicably shoving it down his pants before returning it. Such antics have alienated segments of his audience, with critics expressing weariness over his repeated displays of disrespect. Despite the controversies, a loyal contingent of Bieber's fan base remains, forgiving his transgressions and attributing them to youth and the immense pressures of fame. Others, however, argue that his actions reflect an attitude of entitlement and a disregard for the people who have championed his career. While Bieber has made attempts at personal growth and offered apologies over the years, his past behavior has left an indelible mark, creating a legacy as complex and multifaceted as the star himself. Comment OK if you found this video interesting. Your engagement helps us grow. Thank you. Kanye West. Among the most influential and polarizing figures in contemporary music, Kanye West is infamous for his unpredictable and often disrespectful behavior. While his artistic talent is widely adored, fans have also observed a tendency to snub and berate those who support him. At a recent Super Bowl, West appeared visibly annoyed when approached for selfies, dismissing fans with clear irritation. This is by no means the first instance of his demonstrable lack of patience with admirers. A particularly infamous incident occurred at a concert where West demanded the entire audience stand, refusing to continue performing until they complied. The situation became intensely awkward when he publicly scolded those remaining seated, only to discover they were using wheelchairs. This moment highlighted a troubling disconnect between his grandiose expectations and the realities of his audience members. Adding to this pattern of behavior, West has a history of ejecting fans from concerts for seemingly trivial disruptions, such as talking or shouting during a performance. The irony is palpable given his own documented interruptions of major events, most notably Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards. These confrontational incidents leave fans frustrated and disbelieving, creating a stark contrast to the joy and excitement typically associated with his music. Despite possessing undeniable talent and significant cultural influence, West's erratic and dismissive interactions have strained his relationship with portions of his fan base. His behavior continues to generate debate about the complex interplay between artistry and respect, as both admirers and critics grapple with the nuances of supporting such a divisive personality. Bruce Willis. Recognized for his iconic tough guy roles in films like Die Hard and Pulp Fiction, Bruce Willis has simultaneously cultivated a reputation for being challenging off-screen. Director Kevin Smith, who collaborated with Willis on Cop Out, candidly shared his experiences, describing the actor as unhappy, bitter, and mean, and frankly expressing the difficulties of directing him. Smith recounted how Willis's behavior fostered a tense and draining atmosphere during filming. This reportedly gruff demeanor appears to extend beyond film sets and into interactions with fans. One particular incident alleges that Willis yelled at children who recognized him in a mall food court. Though details surrounding the event remain scarce, the image of the actor scolding excited young fans is jarring, particularly when contrasted with other Hollywood stars known for embracing children's adoration. This story has even prompted speculation about Willis's tendency to avoid family-friendly films, a genre typically popular with children and parents alike. Public reaction to Willis's reputation is divided. Some fans defend him, attributing any perceived aloofness to the pressures of fame or personal struggles, while others express disappointment in the unapproachable nature of their childhood hero. Over time, this reputation has arguably created a distance between Willis and the public, contributing to the perception of him as someone who portrays a hero on screen, but behaves far less heroically when interacting with admirers in real life. Cameron Diaz. Celebrated for her vibrant and radiant on-screen presence, Cameron Diaz maintains a surprisingly less favorable reputation regarding fan interactions. The actress has frequently garnered media attention for her unwillingness to pose for photos or sign autographs, a position she has defended vigorously. "I'm not obligated to take pictures with anyone," Diaz reportedly declared, a statement that has fueled years of discussion about the boundaries between celebrities and their fans. Underscoring this reputation, Autograph Collector magazine designated her the worst Hollywood autograph signer in 2006, citing numerous complaints from disappointed fans. One particularly memorable incident transpired at the premiere of her 2014 film, Sex Tape. Excited fans, some waiting hours for a brief encounter with their beloved star, were met with Diaz's aloofness as she declined to engage with the crowd, leaving many feeling ignored and upset. She later explained her unwillingness to establish a precedent for such interactions, implying that her need for personal space outweighs the expectations of her fanbase. Public opinion on Diaz's behavior remains divided. Some critics interpret her stance as ungrateful, while others uphold her right to privacy, highlighting the significant pressures faced by celebrities. This mixed reaction has resulted in a complex public image. While her film work continues to be praised, her reputation as a less than approachable celebrity off-screen endures. This raises the larger question of how fame intersects with fan expectations, and whether Diaz's approach represents self-preservation or simply a standoffish demeanor. Robert Pattinson. Indelibly linked to his breakout role as Edward Cullen in the Twilight Saga, Robert Pattinson navigates a complex relationship with fame and his legions of devoted fans. Known for his sarcastic and self-deprecating humor, he frequently expresses discomfort with the intense scrutiny and obsessive attention that accompanied his ascent to superstardom. In numerous interviews, Pattinson's biting remarks about the Twilight series and jokes about the bizarre nature of fame have struck some fans as disdainful or dismissive. This aloof and irreverent approach has generated mixed reactions. While many appreciate his honesty and refreshing candor, others feel disappointed by his perceived lack of gratitude for the fan base that propelled his career. He has, for example, jokingly recounted being stalked by fans and mocked elements of the Twilight franchise, including questioning the widespread fascination with a pale, sparkly vampire. While intended as humor, these comments have occasionally alienated devoted followers who hold the series dear. Despite this sometimes prickly exterior, Pattinson has also revealed a vulnerable side, acknowledging the overwhelming and anxiety-inducing aspects of fame. His struggles to reconcile his private life with his public persona resonate with many, highlighting the emotional burden of global stardom. As he transitions to acclaimed roles in films like The Lighthouse and The Batman, His complex relationship with his Twilight origins and his sometimes strained connection with his fan base remains a compelling aspect of his celebrity narrative. Jennifer Lawrence. Known for her relatable girl-next-door appeal, Jennifer Lawrence has at times clashed with the very fan base that admires her. While celebrated for her candid humor and down-to-earth personality, there have been instances where her approach has appeared dismissive or overly protective of her privacy, leaving some fans feeling overlooked. A prime example is Lawrence's well-documented unease with fan encounters in public. She has openly acknowledged avoiding those who recognize her, even joking about fleeing or being intentionally impolite to circumvent interactions. "I become incredibly rude," she admitted in an interview, explaining it as a strategy to maintain some semblance of normalcy. While some appreciate her honesty about the challenges of constant public scrutiny, others perceive this behavior as a sign of ingratitude towards her fans. Her firm stance on maintaining personal boundaries has sometimes been interpreted as aloofness. Lawrence has drawn criticism for remarks suggesting that the intense adoration she receives feels uncomfortable and overwhelming. Many fans, however, understand her perspective, particularly given the often invasive nature of fame. Her experiences underscore the delicate balance celebrities must navigate between safeguarding their personal lives and engaging with their admirers. Despite these occasional points of contention, Lawrence's general reputation as a genuine and humorous star remains largely unscathed. Nevertheless, her need for personal space and her candidness about her discomfort with constant fan attention serve as a reminder of the intense pressures accompanying Hollywood fame, and how even the most seemingly accessible stars often struggle to manage it. If you like this video, please leave a number 9 in the comments below. Russell Crowe. Acclaimed for his powerful performances in films like Gladiator and A Beautiful Mind, Oscar-winning actor Russell Crowe is equally recognized for his fiery temper and often contentious interactions with fans and paparazzi. His reputation for having a short fuse has been cemented by numerous well-publicized altercations, leaving a lasting impression on public perception. Crowe's encounters with admirers and photographers have, on occasion, escalated into aggression. He's been accused of verbally lashing out at fans who approached him at inappropriate times or disregarded his personal boundaries. His frustration with intrusive attention has periodically boiled over into well-documented outbursts. The infamous 2005 incident where he was arrested in New York for assaulting a hotel clerk with a telephone stands out as a defining moment in his history of confrontational behavior. His strained relationship with the paparazzi is also a recurring theme in discussions about the actor. Crowe has displayed minimal patience for photographers perceived as invading his privacy, frequently engaging in heated exchanges. While some interpret his reactions as a defense mechanism against the relentless scrutiny of celebrity culture, others view his behavior as indicative of an inherently volatile personality. Despite his undeniable talent and status as a respected figure in Hollywood, Crowe's outbursts have undoubtedly affected his public image. His history serves as a stark illustration of the immense pressures of fame and how even celebrated stars can struggle to manage the frustrations that arise from constant public attention. Ariana Grande. Possessing both powerhouse vocals and a massive global following, Ariana Grande's relationship with her fans has been, at times, less than harmonious. Anecdotes about her dismissing admirers and refusing photographs unless taken from her good side have sparked debate about the legitimacy of her diva reputation. However, the 2015 donut incident, where surveillance footage captured Grande licking donuts on display in a California bakery, laughing and declaring, "I hate America," remains one of the most infamous moments that tarnished her public image. The footage quickly went viral, provoking outrage and accusations of disrespect. Though Grande promptly issued apologies, many critics found them lacking in sincerity, suggesting they were motivated by image preservation rather than genuine remorse. The resulting backlash was substantial, with many questioning the authenticity of her persona. Adding fuel to the fire was an unsubstantiated claim, reportedly from a disgruntled associate, that Grande once wished death upon her fans. a comment she has never publicly addressed, yet one that continues to circulate, negatively impacting perceptions of her attitude toward her devoted supporters. Despite her undeniable star power, evidenced by consistent chart-topping hits and sold-out arenas, these incidents have left a lasting impression. Some fans have grown disillusioned with what they perceive as an entitled attitude, while others remain steadfast in their defense, arguing that her immense fame brings extraordinary pressures. Still, her apologies and attempts to explain her actions often appear more calculated than heartfelt, leaving many to question whether a sense of ingratitude lies beneath the glamorous exterior. Lea Michele. Widely recognized for her portrayal of the ambitious and self-centered Rachel Berry on Glee, Lea Michele has been dogged by accusations that she embodies her character off-screen as well. A key incident involves Haley Steinfeld, then a young, aspiring actress. At just 14 years old, Steinfeld encountered Michele while auditioning for True Grit. Approaching her idol for an autograph, Steinfeld was crushed when Michelle's personal assistant abruptly dismissed her, claiming Michele lacked the time. "I was crying on the way home," Steinfeld later revealed, illustrating the lasting impact of the encounter. Ironically, Steinfeld would later become an Oscar-nominated actress, and the two eventually reconciled at the 2011 Saji Awards. While this particular instance of perceived rudeness towards a fan remains a prominent anecdote, Michelle's reputation continues to suffer from the perception that her Glee character's diva-like behavior reflects her true personality. Rumors of aloofness and demanding behavior persist, fueled by accounts from both fans and former co-stars. Social media reactions to these claims are often scathing, with many labeling Michele as ungrateful and arrogant. Discussions surrounding her conduct inevitably resurface whenever new allegations arise, further muddying her public image. Despite periodic apologies and attempts at image rehabilitation, Michelle's legacy remains inextricably linked to these narratives of entitlement. Although some defend her actions by pointing to the pressures of fame, her story serves as a powerful reminder of the precarious nature of fan admiration. It underscores how even a single negative encounter can have a long-lasting and detrimental effect on a celebrity's reputation. Tobey Maguire. Beloved for his portrayal of the affable and humble Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire has cultivated a surprisingly unfriendly reputation away from the cameras. Despite playing a superhero known for his everyday heroism, Maguire often exhibits a more guarded side toward his real-life fans. His avoidance of autographs and frequent attempts to shield his face from paparazzi have raised questions over the years. A 2007 incident is particularly noteworthy. Maguire allegedly snatched a camera from a fan, an act made all the more ironic by his character Peter Parker's work as a photographer. Unfortunately, details about the incident are limited, and Maguire has never publicly addressed the matter. Rumors also circulate about the actor throwing occasional public tantrums, though concrete examples are difficult to obtain. Fans have expressed disappointment in this alleged behavior, especially considering how Maguire's on-screen persona resonated with many due to its kindness and relatability. Online criticism often focuses on the apparent disconnect between the beloved Spider-Man and the seemingly aloof man behind the mask. However, some defend Maguire's desire for privacy, arguing that the intense pressures of fame can be overwhelming, especially for someone who generally prefers to keep a low profile. While Maguire's performances continue to hold a place in popular culture, his elusive and occasionally confrontational demeanor has undeniably affected his public image. These incidents serve as a reminder that the pressures of Hollywood can impact even those who project a down-to-earth image, adding a layer of complexity to his legacy as one of the early 2000s most recognizable superheroes. Doja Cat. Pop and rap sensation. Doja Cat, known for her genre-bending music, is equally recognized for her unpredictable and often controversial interactions with fans. While social media has been essential to her career's rise, it's also where her engagement with followers draws considerable scrutiny. Doja frequently replies to fan requests and comments with cutting sarcasm or apparent annoyance, leaving some feeling dismissed or even outright insulted. She has, for example, mocked her fan base for their perceived obsession with her appearance, even going so far as to tell fans to unfollow her if their interest is superficial. This direct approach has provoked backlash, leading fans and critics to debate whether her behavior is refreshingly candid or unduly harsh. In one notable instance, she angered fans by jokingly chiding those who asked for more content or expressed disappointment in her projects, seemingly downplaying the dedication of those who contributed to her success. Despite this, or perhaps even fueled by it, Doja maintains a fiercely devoted following online. Some admirers defend her straightforward attitude and playful trolling as integral aspects of her authenticity, while others argue that she should be more considerate of the impact her words have on her online community. These often tense exchanges highlight the complicated dynamics between celebrities and fans in the digital age, with Doja Cat positioned as an artist who readily challenges and confronts her audience, even if it results in alienating some along the way. Enjoying this video? Like and subscribe for more. Not feeling it? A like would still be appreciated, and your comments will help me do better next time. Jared Leto. Both an Academy Award-winning actor and the frontman for 30 Seconds to Mars, Jared Leto is known for his method acting and deep immersion into character. However, this intense dedication has sometimes fostered a reputation for aloofness, even unapproachability, both on and off set. His commitment to roles like the Joker in Suicide Squad, where he reportedly remained in character between takes, not only unsettled fellow actors but also shaped fan perceptions of his personality. This same intensity is occasionally reflected in Leto's interactions with fans. He is often perceived as enigmatic and distant, making him seem intimidating. His profound focus on his craft, coupled with eccentric public appearances often involving unconventional attire or cryptic behavior, reinforces the image of a serious and sometimes aloof artist. Fans who attend 30 Seconds to Mars concerts often remark that while his stage performances are energetic, his offstage demeanor can appear reserved and mysterious. Despite criticism of this approach, many fans admire Leto's artistic dedication and the transformative performances that result from his method acting. Others, however, wish for a more relatable and down-to-earth persona, particularly during public appearances and fan interactions. His reputation remains a complex mix of respect for his talent and a degree of wariness toward his intensity, a reminder that artistic devotion can sometimes create a distance between a star and their audience. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock, a highly respected and beloved actress in Hollywood, is celebrated for her warm on-screen presence and her America's sweetheart persona. However, her off-screen behavior sometimes reveals a more guarded and private nature, particularly in interactions with fans. While generally gracious and polite, instances of Bullock's discomfort in public settings have been observed, creating the impression of someone who carefully protects her personal space. Bullock has frequently expressed a desire to maintain a clear separation between her private and public lives, a stance that has occasionally led to her appearing distant or hesitant in fan encounters. For example, she is known to avoid large crowds or decline requests for photographs, especially when she senses the situation might compromise her personal boundaries or disrupt her sense of normalcy. Fans witnessing these situations have sometimes perceived this as aloofness, though many also acknowledge the considerable pressures of constant public attention. Despite these occasional misinterpretations, Bullock remains widely adored for her humility and genuine kindness. Her approach to fame reflects a necessary strategy for protecting herself and her family from the intense scrutiny inherent in being a high-profile celebrity. Many fans recognize her need for privacy isn't unkindness, but rather a form of self-preservation in an often intrusive world. Her ability to balance approachability with a need for personal space underlines the fact that even the most relatable of stars require room to breathe and feel secure. Chris Brown. While undeniably talented and boasting numerous chart-topping hits, Chris Brown's career has been overshadowed by a pattern of troubling behavior. His 2009 assault on then-girlfriend Rihanna remains the most infamous incident, a globally shocking event that continues to shape public perception. However, his strained relationship with the public extends far beyond this singular event. A 2013 incident involving merchandise sales sparked further controversy. High prices for his branded items drew criticism from fans, prompting a dismissive response from Brown, who complained rather than addressing their concerns directly. Later that year, he faced further legal difficulties, arrested for allegedly assaulting a man who photobombed a picture he was taking with female fans. Adding to the outrage, witnesses reported that Brown made a homophobic remark, stating he wasn't into this gay stuff, a statement that intensified the already significant criticism. This series of public outbursts and altercations has alienated even the most dedicated of Brown's fan base. Many former admirers have distanced themselves, deeply troubled by his repeated missteps and apparent lack of remorse. Social media reflects this division, a battleground where some defend him as a flawed but potentially redeemable artist, while others vehemently demand greater accountability. Brown's recurring controversies highlight a destructive cycle of behavior that has significantly damaged his reputation, casting a long shadow over his career and leaving an undeniable mark on his legacy, despite his ongoing musical success. William Shatner. William Shatner, the iconic Star Trek captain, has long been known not only for his legendary performances, but also for his eccentric personality. This uniqueness has contributed to a reputation for sometimes awkward or uncomfortable encounters with fans. Shatner's offbeat humor and candidness in fan interactions have occasionally led to misunderstandings, with some describing him as standoffish or unapproachable. "I'm not here to please people," Shatner once remarked, a reflection of his unapologetic approach to fame and his interactions with admirers. Over the years, numerous accounts have surfaced of Shatner's blunt responses to fans at conventions or his reluctance to engage in lengthy discussions about Star Trek. While many of these stories seem to stem from his playful but often misunderstood sense of humor, others highlight moments where his directness rubbed fans the wrong way. For example, fans who eagerly discuss franchise lore have sometimes felt dismissed by his casual disinterest in the details that have become so important to the Star Trek community. Despite these occasional discomforts, Shatner has a fiercely loyal following, many of whom appreciate his charm and wit. His fans often acknowledge that his eccentricities are part of what makes him so memorable. Yet, his mixed reputation serves as a reminder of the complexities of being a beloved cultural icon. Shatner's interactions, whether awkward or entertaining, highlight the unique challenges that come with decades of public attention, and the ways celebrities handle their enduring fame. Fame may open doors, but it's the fans who keep careers alive. Unfortunately, these stars forgot that golden rule. Which of these moments shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to hit like, subscribe, and join us next time for more celebrity stories that leave you speechless.